Welcome to Leah DTV, where we kiki about reality TV. If you love TV and want to joke and laugh about all the drama you see, hit that subscribe button, baby, and get comfy. Hey, Ricer. So we're gonna get into it, okay? That's what we're about to do because this reunion, it was crazy, y'all. And did y'all see next week? Oh my goodness. I can't even listen. I don't listen. It's good. It's finally good. It just took us all season. So I'm gonna start with Rachel and Jose, right? So we find out in the reunion that Rachel and Jose actually broke up for a month. Was anyone surprised? I know I wasn't. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But what I was surprised about was them actually getting back together. Rachel is just really trying to make it work with Lil Jose, and I'm just really confused as to why. Like, she just want to be Rose so bad, and it's like, baby, it's not giving. What it's not doing is giving. Just let him go. Rachel said that Jose was like, "You got too much stuff up in here." Hey, Doja Cat. I love that name. So Jose was like, "You got too much stuff up in here, and when you gonna impact?" I'd be like, "Baby, you do it." Cause see, what you're not gonna do is rush me. Rachel probably was on vacation. It probably was summertime. Y'all know Rachel was not about to jump up to unpack nothing. So that was typical. She got tired of him, and she was in his house. Oh, y'all already know he was snapping. Y'all already know. Rachel said after that, she went to her mom's house and she was pretty much done with the whole situation. As you should be, and as you should have kept it. Like what is I understand Jose got a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying? But we found out at the reunion, she don't even know what Jose do. Turns out he dressed up astronauts. Who knew? I said, oh, so that's what little Jose do. He be in space with all the stars and whatnot. Okay, little Jose. It took her a while to figure out what he do, but she finally discovered it. But yeah, we ended the segment with them. We found out that they're actually going to Mexico, according to Rachel. We'll see if that happens. I doubt it, but if you say so, girl, child. And Jose was like, he was going to spend a whole bunch of money on the hotel, when in reality, you should have spent a whole bunch of money on like not going to San Antonio. That would have been nice too. So, they're still together for now. It's just a matter of time, baby. It's just a matter of time before Jose is complaining about something else because y'all know what he do. Moving on, let's talk about Reenie little Jose. You hope they make it? I don't know. I listen, it's just too much. They're too different. And Rachel, she want a man seemed like that could take control, but not really because she Miss Independent. It's confusion. And Jose be trying to take over everything and tell people where to put their underwear drawer and socks. I can just imagine the bulletin boards and confusion all up and through that house. Mm-mm. So moving on, let's talk about Brett and Ryan, okay? So they first of all, let me start off with this. They spent too much time on them. Like, ain't no updates with them. They could have moved on to Myrla and Gil, but they wanted to stay and talk to them. So, child, this could have been 5 or 10 minutes. We ain't need to spend all that time. So they still broken up. Nobody was surprised. Okay. They said they talk seldomly, but you know what? They did look happier. Doja Cat, Rachel wants her bills paid, period. Rachel said, listen, gotta get my bills paid. Cut me a check, Poppy. She looked like she called Jose Poppy. Yeah, that's what she in it for. I don't blame her though. At least clear up some of that debt if you gonna deal with little Jose. Child. So so yeah, Ryan looked like he lost a little weight. Ryan looked like he lost a little weight. Brett was giving very much porcelain doll. Her skin was glowing, and that red hair and that green dress, baby, cutting up. Right there, he said he wants a 2-piece of that simp cake. Oh, Want a piece of that simp cake. Oh, child. Talking about Jose. He's a simp for sure. Hey, C. Pierre. Yes, we is cutting up over here. So yeah, they Brett looked really good at this reunion, but they're giving very much friends as we thought they would. Um, Brett said she really didn't care that she wasn't Ryan's type. We knew that whole time because she got a man. Brett's got a man at home whole time. So Ryan's hold on, where am I at? I'm reading off a paper. I'm sorry. Hey, is that what you? Girl, yeah. Brett is beautiful, Rini. She is. That skin, her hair, and her eyes. Listen, Ryan was really tripping. He was tripping. So Ryan says that in his next relationship, he'll be a better communicator. It was cap. Nobody believed you. Nobody. Period. I don't even know why he said that. And then they asked Brett, and she was like, nothing. She has nothing for him. Brett got a man at home the whole time. She ain't worried about Ryan and his non-communication and his bags up under his eyes, giving very much nothing. Okay. So Alexia comes out, who is Ryan's sister, the one who threw him under the bus earlier up in the season. And at first she was advocating for Brett. She was like, I really wanted them to work, you know, um, I really like Brett and whatnot, whatever, whatever. So Brett was like, she feels as though it might have been possible. No, I'm sorry. Alexia feels like it could be possible for Brett and Ryan to have a relationship, but I don't see it. Ryan is so shallow. He's about as deep as a puddle. It's not giving. They talk about how Alexia told Brett that Ryan probably got a side or a pass piece somewhere over there up in Houston. And it was accurate, probably. Like, I believe that. But she had to backpedal because that's her brother. Clean it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But she was probably telling the truth. And Alexia Alexia, however you say her name, spilled the beans and went on and let it out the bag that Brett had a man whole time. So Brett was over here playing in my face and whatnot, telling me my brother is cheating on her and not giving her the time of day. Whole time she got a man. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went, but Brett had to play it off. You see what I'm saying? She had to act like she ain't had no man. Brett was like, who? I'm not dating anyone. I mean, rumors are rumors. And that's not accurate. Brett, stop lying. Cause cat's out the bag, babe. Rini, so I am watching while we are talking. So Brett had a guy too? Yes. They say, okay, that Brett met somebody during the process, and this is what Brett said now, that she just gave him her number, but she didn't really pursue it. But why'd you give him your number? You're newly married. Well, I mean, it is to Ryan, but still. So then Brett was like, we after decision day, we kind of were doing something, but it didn't work out. I don't have a boyfriend right now. Okay, Brett. Okay, because that was the words on the street now that you was doing all that, and I'm happy Ryan went ahead and said, "Yeah, you made it such a big deal that I was on a dating app whole time. You was coming home late after you met this man, so y'all know she could have been clapping cheeks or getting her cheeks clapped. Y'all never know. And you making me look like the bad guy. I would have told during the season. I would have been like, hold up, what y'all not gonna do is make me the bad guy because she got a whole man. I'm trying to get a date. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a dating app. She has somebody. I don't know. They just should have been upfront with each other. She was hiding stuff. He was hiding that he didn't like her, and it was just a whole hot dookie mess. So so let me see. Ryan brought up that wait, hold on. I can't read. I can't read my own writing. I'm sorry. So they spent too much time Like I said on Brett and Ryan, it just could have been like 5 minutes. We already know they can't stand each other, but moving on. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Child, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Meat and potatoes of Gil and Mirla. So Gil came on, and y'all know, first of all, Kevin did too much this episode. Gil came on, he had on his red bottoms. He was like, Kevin was like, "Are those red bottoms?" He gonna raise his foot, talking some, "Let you tell me." Okay, calm down, Gil. You happy because you got some red bottoms? Try on. I mean, I don't, but still. Bye. Mirla, her boots, they were giving something. I don't know what, but they were giving. But she does look good in red. I don't know what the color red was doing for these couples. I mean, Val looks good in red. Mirla looks good in red. I was like, okay then. So she did look better than at decision day. Cause child. Whew. So immediately as you watch them, y'all are crazy. Immediately as you looking at them, you could just tell by their body language that they're not together. They not together. The streets been talking, and we about to find out. So Gil thinks, he never went overboard with poking at Mirla. And Mirla's like, you know what you did, because I would tell you that I'm not a diva, I'm not high maintenance. And he would still keep picking on her. I do not like that. I don't like the way Gil just keeps saying little things about Mirla. Oh, you're princess, princess. But you like it though, because you still here, right? Oh, okay, you like it. So Mia was like, I never really said anything. Mila is really a class act, because, baby, I would have cursed Gil out long time ago. Mila said that most of the guys that she's dated are like her. So that she never experienced anybody constantly. I mean, constantly calling her a princess, high maintenance, and whatnot and whatnot. Okay. Rini, you said you didn't like that part of Gil. I didn't either. That really was a turn off. Like, he kept just taking little jabs at her. It's like, okay, we get it. You think she's high maintenance. We got it. We can move on now. And Gil says, the men that you dated were divas and high maintenance. Why? Because they like nice things. Like, how you gonna just say these people are divas, these men anyway, when they're just like, these are just people that like nice things and probably can afford the nice things that they like. T. Pierre, hey, you said I did not like that either. Sis can support her own. She wasn't asking Gil for nothing. Exactly. It would be different if she was asking him to really fund her lifestyle, and she wasn't. She was just like, I like these things, and I'm not asking you for nothing, but I'm gonna continue to use my money to buy these things. Period. And they should have been in the discussion. But when you insecure, you zone in on stuff like that. So they we find out at the reunion that they actually did move in together, but they haven't been together since decision day. Here go Kevin. What? Y'all haven't been together? What happened? Chum, you know what happened. Mirla gave his ass the boots. Told him, get the stuff in. Get out of here. So they went to a commercial. They came on back. Gail was like, 14 days after decision day, Myrla ended it. She said she didn't want to be with me. Now at this point, Gil is crying and the vein on the side of that head is popping out. Baby, it's intense. And he just started talking. He gonna say, I make $100 more than her every 2 weeks. Okay. Who the hell asked you that? Nobody. Good for you. You want a cookie? Like, Mila was just like, here go this bum stuff again. Why are you comparing me to you? I'm a woman. Like, he was like, I have great pension. I have this and I have that. Mila was like, listen, let me tell y'all tea, right? Uh period, Doja Cat, get the step in. She said, let me tell y'all tea. I wasn't attracted to him from jump. No chemistry. I told y'all I ain't want no ball head. Y'all played in my face, so I played in y'all's all season. She said from the beginning, okay, she ain't like him, and she let him know a couple days after decision day, like, look, I don't like you and I don't want you. Gil's like, I was blindsided. I was blindsided. And we communicate. So why wouldn't you communicate it with me? She's like, look, it is what it is, dog. Mirla gets OG for this. He said, I sold everything that I own except my dog and like 3 belts and my head shine stuff. And the whole time I'm like, why? Why did you do that? You ain't had no furniture to bring. Like, I'm just confused. Did the place they were moving in have furniture? Do y'all know? Like, why would he sell all his stuff? Because I don't think he moved in with her. I thought they got a place together. So it's like, why'd you sell? I don't know. I don't know. So Mirla said she ain't going back, okay? She said she don't want to be with him. Now I was shocked that she said she never liked him. I was, but I wasn't because she's a good actor. She's a good actor. Like, listen, she was kissing on that man. It took 500 weeks, but she kissed on him and she played it. She played her part. So, Gil was like, I guess I don't have enough money for you. She's like, look, I'm not about to go back and forth with your ass. I told you, okay? I don't like you. It was harsh, but I mean, I feel like it was needed because let me just go on. Okay, so she said it's not healthy for him to be around me. Now, when she said that, I was like, whoa. I guess she was referring to him always saying that she's complaining, which makes sense because that was his whole argument the entire season. Oh, she always complains. Oh, I don't know if I can deal with this. Oh, well, she solved it for you. She said you ain't got to deal with it because I make you miserable. So now you could be by yourself. She said he looked miserable the entire time and she wasn't in love. And she never said she was in love with him. It was always him saying he was in love with her. So that made sense as well. She says she knows what love is, and that ain't it. Gil says he's still in love with Mirla. I'm not surprised. I mean, he looked like he fell in love on their wedding day, honestly. Here go Kevin. I'm looking at this woman over here, this woman over here, talking about Mirla. First of all, baby, I got a name, and you're not gonna call me. It's like he was just trying to ego stroke Gil this whole little meeting, and I was just like, ew. Bring insecurities. Mirla could be right. Yes. It's insecurity just oozing out of him. You can tell. Just with that statement that he said before. I make $100 more than you every 2 weeks. Okay. Like it's obvious that he's in competition with her secretly. And she's not about to be in competition with him. And I feel like if she wants to be secure financially with her partner, then that's just what she want. And it ain't no hard feelings because she probably told the experts, this is what I want. And if y'all can't give me that, then I ain't gonna stay. And they went ahead and played in her face, talking about we hope food, family, and card games will be enough to keep y'all together. No, it's not enough. They out of there. Period. I respect Mirla for this. So Kevin was like, it's a whole lot, it's a long line of women waiting for you, Gil. Where though? Because now we see that if you make more than him, he's probably gonna make you feel bad for making more than him. T. Pierre, not one time did Mirla ever talk bad about Gil. It was always him talking bad about her by Gail, period. It was always. She never downed that man on national TV ever. And she better than me. Cause see, he played in my play he played in my face the way he played in her face. Listen, he do too much. So Gil says he hasn't healed as of yet. He's in therapy. He's just trying to become whole again and whatnot. And then Kevin was like, "Well, how are you doing, Mirla?" Mirla's like, "I'm doing all right. I'm chilling." So Mirla is funny. I'm sorry, y'all. Reenie, oh, Gil still wants her. I do feel for him, but I agree with her decision. If she knew it just wasn't gonna work, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. I mean, she just knew. I feel for him too, but I just knew Mirla wasn't feeling him like that. Like in the middle of the season, it kind of looked like, this might be a match, but they really gave her everything that she did not ask for in the physical aspect. And, I guess money is a big deal to her. So I can't be mad at her. It would be different if she asked for somebody bald head who was a firefighter and now she dumping Gil because she don't like his toes or something, just making up excuses. Mirla definitely knows who she is. She does. She does. And she stands 10 toes down on it. And I respect it. Yeah, I just can't be mad at that. So the guys meet up, right? And they show flashbacks of the crybabies, Zach and Johnny, crying, doing what they do best. They was crying more than me, child, a day before that time of the month, just boo-hooing, boo-hooing. So they asked, why they asked Johnny, why did he leave throughout the season? And Johnny was like, when? Best answer ever. Because he left the first day, the second day, the third day. Every day Johnny was leaving. Lee Pepper, hey, he said, I see everybody going in on Mirla. I ain't mad at her. Gil picked on her the whole season, and you speak on it. Like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And she respected him the whole season. And he just was playing in her face the whole time. Yep, Rini. Yep. So I feel no type of ways. T. Pierre, you said, do you think she watched the episodes and realized how much he complained about her finances and wanted a divorce? That could definitely be it. Because I mean, he was always going in on her. And that's a turn off. And then, her students are watching this, her family, her friends, and it's just like he complaining from day one. Even his friends, oh, you high maintenance, huh? Oh, you high maintenance, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that is such a turn off. Like, especially if she not doing the same thing to him, cut it out. Yeah, that could definitely have had affected it. Yep, hit the nose on the head, hit the nail on the head, T. Pierre. So, what they show? Oh, they showed Johnny and Jose's bromance. Baby, I was not entertained. I was just like, yeah, okay, y'all both toxic and don't even know it. So, they show a flashback of the runaway grooms. They show how literally all the men except Gil left at some point to go back to their apartment. Baby Gil wasn't going back to his apartment because he was living in luxury where he was at. What are you going back there for? You got it good there. Yeah, that's why. But if he had a really nice house, he probably would have left too. He got mad one night because Myrla wouldn't kiss him. You never know. So here go Kev again. Listen, they need a new host. Here go Kev again. He said, Gil has so much patience. I feel like, he just had so much patience dealing with Mirla. Like Mirla is just too much to handle. I really feel like they were just bonding because they was both bald headed and the glistening of their head was just connecting them. I just don't know. It was really ridiculous with them. The way he was just, trying to boost him up. Okay, do you want him, Kev? Please let us know. So Johnny said, he wished that. So wait, y'all, hold on, wait. So did y'all peep when they was all complaining about Mirla? And Kev had asked, do any of you guys think you can handle Mirla? Or I bet you guys don't want that problem. Here go Johnny. I'd rather have that problem than the problem I'm dealing with. Ooh. What the hell that mean, Johnny? Ooh, the shade of it all. I believe Lee, you said I believe Mirla tried. Yeah, I think so too. She did. Either I thought she was acting, but you know what? That was probably her trying. For real. Like really, really trying. So yeah. Johnny was like, I'd rather deal with that problem. Mirla. Instead of Bow over there. Child, Johnny want it and he don't even know it. Now this part I did feel bad for Gil because he was like his number one insecurity now is someone not wanting to be with him. And I was just like, oh, now that sucks. Cause it is somebody who would want to, definitely a lot of people who would want to be with Gil. So I'm just hoping that that is not gonna continue to be an insecurity of his because that wouldn't be cool. Nobody wants to fear rejection all the time. Doja, you said you don't want to see Kevin's wife a snow, but baby, I'm not surprised. I ain't surprised at all. Speaks volumes. That's why he that's why he was looking at Myrla like, you don't want him? But he's black and bald like me. Come on. You want him, Myrla. Come on. He doesn't make a lot of money, but you gotta want him. No, Kev, so calm down. But yeah, I do feel bad for Gil because he seemed to have really fallen for Mirla in such a quick time too. So hopefully he could pull through. They're just really uncompatible, and that's what it comes down to. Do I feel like Gil is ready for marriage? Yes, he is. He just needs to be with someone who can take him for who he is and he do the same, vice versa. And maybe they either make the same amount of money or she make less, or maybe money isn't an issue to her. So Zach said that he is surprised that Jose and Rachel got back together. Baby, we all are. We all are. Gil is a great guy, handsome, just not for Mirla. Yep. That's all it is. It's nothing wrong with him. And out of all the guys like who seemed like they were really ready for marriage, Gil seems the most ready. The rest of them, child, they need intense therapy. But Gil was definitely ready for marriage. She just needs a different woman. The guy said that Mirla and Rachel were good friends, and Mirla was kind of upset when Rachel got back with Jose because whole time they was having a good old single girls time. What do you mean, good old time? Uh, so she was trying to keep her girl single so they could do hot girl, if you know what I mean. He looked good, the right Doja with his beard. He definitely looks better with that beard. Like I hope he keep that. The bald head and the beard, keep it, cause I don't know if it was just like no hair on his face. I don't like a bare face like that. I know some women do, but that ain't the thing for me. But yeah. So Johnny said that the experts. Oh, y'all, did y'all peep how Johnny was trying to school Jose on how to keep Rachel? I was like, really? This can't be life. Johnny, blue shirt, khaki pants, is trying to school somebody on how to keep a woman when he leave every 5.5 seconds. Anyway, they show flashbacks. Oh, again of Jose and Johnny. Try by. I'm not interested in their bromance. So anyway, here goes some more meat and potatoes, y'all. So Micheala, she already starting early. She come out. She's like, he can't be on stage with me. He can't be on. I'm not gonna be on stage with Zach. Get him out of here. She sit down. Now she did look good though. The dress, the glittery breasts and shoulders she was giving, the necklace, the hair. Now the wig should have been pushed back just a tad, but she looks good. I think even her shoes was cute. I was like, oh, okay then. Michaela, you better show him what he missing, girl. So she's sitting down with her legs crossed, and she said the wedding was probably one of the best days of her life. Like she had, a great time, when she walked out. Look at her, you my husband. You're so handsome. trying to act like she normal. Child, we see you now. So, they show flashbacks of the Clorox slam, the infamous Clorox slam. And she said that she felt like after that moment, there was a lack of forgiveness from Zach. And, he was just waiting for her to do it again. I agree, because he was tripping after she left the first time. But she shouldn't have left the first time. So she brought that on herself. Rini, I'm sorry, but Johnny is just ill for me. He is for me too, girl. But I guess if now he ready to retire at 40. So I guess Myrla is like, look, he must got some bank, so let me go ahead and get in where I fit in. And I ain't gonna look at blue shirt, khaki pants no more like that. I'm just gonna look at the bank. And that's what we gonna focus on. Cause no, I couldn't do it, but he don't want me, so we good. So they show flashbacks of Zach saying, are we gonna sleep in the same bed? We need to sleep in the same bed. Can we sleep in the same bed? Micheala, are we gonna sleep in the same bed? That's all he said the whole show. Lee, now Lee said he looked like Pee Wee Herman. It's a definite. All he needs is a little red bow tie. Listen, now I can really see it. Pee Wee's Playhouse head ass. So, so Sharifa come out. Child, why Sharifa come out? Michaela's sister. Then she got that name, Sharifa. Y'all remember the singer Sharifa? That was my girl. She only had one hit, but I liked her. So she come out and Kevin was like, how do you feel about Zach? And she's like, I'm indifferent. I bet you are, because your sister, the capper, is over there telling you a whole bunch of lies. That's why you're indifferent. So Michaela says, you know, Zach was messing with my head. You know, on our 1 month anniversary, we were smashing and smashing and smashing all night long in a hotel. And then he got up and said, don't tell anyone about this. I couldn't believe it. Don't tell anybody, like, who? You're married. We just assume y'all have sex all the time. Well, who would she tell? Now, do I believe anything Michaela said? No. But if he did that weirdo stuff, if he said that weirdo stuff, I'm looking at him sideways. I already am. Child, look at both of them sideways. I'm cockeyed. Because they both, are crazy. So, she said they smashed. But my thing is, if he been acting crazy all the way up until the 1 month anniversary, why are you still giving him the cake? It's either Micheala got the lowest self-esteem I ever seen in my life, or she's lying. It's one or the other. It can't be both. Can't be both. If you're letting this man tell you, she said he will wake up and say, we're just co-workers. We're going to get a divorce. I don't like you. I definitely don't love you. And this is going to end pretty soon. And you were still trying. Why? If he's telling you those things, you need to take a page out of Brett book, because she didn't give a damn after a certain point. You said they are both crazy, Rini. Yes, they definitely are. Psycho, cuckoo for the cocoa buffs. Why would he say that? Exactly, Lee. Like, why would he? It wouldn't make. It's not making sense. She'd just be saying stuff. Maybe he is great in bed. Sure. He looked like he might be. I ain't even gonna lie. Doja, no more cooking, no more. Like, she should have shut it down. That's why I'm like, I don't believe her, but I'm gonna just fancy her because it's gonna make the review a little bit more entertaining. So Micheala went back to his place a day after D-Day, after Decision Day, probably the same day, and she said, I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was having sex. And he said I was mooching. He was just helping me out. Why were you there if he told you no on Decision Day? Looney? Why? Rini, you said no, he just wanted to just date after divorce. That was crazy, right? Like, we gonna go back and date after we were married? Make it make sense. I don't even know if he wanted to date. I feel like he just wanted to smash and find him somebody. Bow. Somebody else. But he liked probably Michaela's cookies, so he's just gonna, dibble and dabble for a little bit. That's what I feel like. Like I said, she either got the lowest self esteem or she lying, and I feel like she lying because she don't give low self esteem. Y'all see how she be dressing? She pulls herself together very well. I think she's very intelligent. She just likes to manipulate people. So Zach told her he only wants to be cordial with her with other people around. This is Micheala words now, not Zach's. This is what she's telling Kevin. And she feels like he played her. Now, whole time, period, Doja, whole booty call out here. Whole time, Zach is in the back losing his cotton picking mind. He's like, oh my God, let me come out. I feel you, Zach, because it was Cap. Now, I really do think she was lying for most of that part. Because why wouldn't she want him to come out so he can defend himself? It made no sense. But Zach comes out and he said his first red flags was the abuse of the Clorox wipes, period, in the middle of a pandemic. Yeah, it would have been for me too. Whole time they were very hard to come across and she's slamming them down. Zach said, it wasn't no roller coaster for him. It was up and then there was a swoop all the way down. Never went back up. He said that to hurt her, but okay. So, um, Zach says, he feels bad for abandoning her. And here go Kevin talking about something. No, you didn't abandon her. And Michaela in the back, like, no, no. The whole time, your whole argument the whole season was he's abandoning you. What are you, Michaela? I couldn't believe she was shaking her head. No. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. You see, I can't talk tonight, honey. um, Shanna, baby, I ain't gonna mess it up, but your name is pretty. You said I like Gil and Zach. Yes. Well, do I like Gil and Zach? Let me see. Let me see. I like them as people. I feel like these matches was not it at all, but I like them as people. I feel like Gil needed to definitely be matched with someone else, and I don't feel like Zach was ready for marriage. But I mean, Zach is cute. He just trying to play games in people's face, so can't deal with him. Zach asks Kevin, "Where's the disconnect?" Because Kevin was going off on Zach, trying to calling himself going off, right? Kevin was like, why would you tell her on decision day that you want her, but you don't? Sure, I don't know. It was a whole bunch of mess. And Zach was like, where's the disconnect? I told her I ain't want to be with her. And then here go Kevin trying to buck up. Have some balls and stand 10 toes down. All right, now Kevin, you on that screen, but I don't think you want to play with Zach. Not like that. I don't think you want to do that. So Zach says he can have a relationship with her and not be in a relationship with her. He said he got a relationship with everybody in the room. What you talking about? I know the cameraman. I know the producer. We got a relationship. Now Zach ain't had to say that. That was gaslighting 1-on-1. He said, I had a relationship with everybody. That was funny. So Kevin asked him about the 1 month anniversary. And he asked if they have sex. And Zach was like, no. Now he was lying right there. Because I remember that clip vaguely, very, very well. Not vaguely, y'all. Very, very well. And they had that we just smashed look. We all grown. We know what that looked like. Her hair was a little tasseled. She looked a little sleepy, and they went to get something to eat from like a taco truck or something. That's how you know they smashed, because they needed a good meal after a good, you know what I'm saying? Lee said they were on a different show. They were on a different show than we were watching, period. Because what they was talking about, I'm like, when did that happen? When and Zach forgetting he having intercourse, obviously. He forgetting where he's sticking his peen. Lorraine 2001, you said he turned Bill Clinton on her. He did not have sexual relations, period. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. He don't know her. He is now Zach played in her face, but you know what? That would drive me crazy too. Don't do that. But then again, it wouldn't because it's like you're not gonna keep getting my cookie if you ain't claiming me. And he wasn't really. So y'all know Michaela in the back hate it now. She like, oh, he lying? Oh, okay. Like you was doing. Y'all both liars. So she walks out doing the same thing that she didn't want him to do. I said, oh my God, Micheala is a whole basket case. Zach is like, stop, stop, stop. Stop the bus. We ain't finna do this. Period. She didn't let me come out and she ain't gonna come out. And I felt him on that. They should have made her go in the back. If he respected her enough to stay in the back while she was going off and giving off her lies of deception, then she could have stayed her in her red little dress right up in the back. They shouldn't have let her came out. So she came out and she just sat there. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know the show about to cut off. But we see Zach, he got up. So obviously he wasn't about to entertain her foolishness. And I'm glad he did because she shouldn't have did that. Like if he can respect you and your foolishness and stay in the back, you can respect him and his semi-denial of penis stick and you stay in the back. Oh, Lord. What an episode. But next week, did y'all see how emotional Gil got? Now, I think I'm going to really feel bad for him next week. Y'all tell me in the comments, do you want me to go live again? Did y'all like this? Or do you want me to do my normal videos, you know, where I could really like get in depth with everything? Let me know. I like these lives because I like talking to you guys as I'm talking about this crazy show and getting y'all input. So just let me know, y'all. Rini, Doja, thank you guys. Lee, Pepper, Lorraine, Shaniqua, all y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching this live. T Pierre, all y'all, and engaging. I appreciate it. Ricer, I appreciate you guys. So I am going to end it here. You guys said go live. It was fun. It was fun. I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna end it here and I'll be back tomorrow with another show. I don't even a marriage boot camp. I'm reviewing so many. I don't even know what's it. But I'll be back. If you enjoyed the review, don't forget to give me a like before you head out. I hope you guys are subscribed. But if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you on my next video. Ta-ta.